a normal 13-year-old, so that technically should not count. Because he's
I didn't know if he knows how to do it. He just saw me. I looked defeated was his description. Because I said when my students struggle, I struggle teaching too. Because I'm trying to think fast. Okay. Can somebody read my announcement? Because I had tips in the announcement as well.
pay attention to the pattern and these tips from the students. Markup equals increasing the price, discount equals decreasing the price. If it still doesn't sink in, long enough, it's fine. Just don't forget to add your answer back to the original price for a markup, or subtract your answer from the original price for a discount. And like her son says, you got this. I don't got this. But tell them thanks.
But we went from 2 students understanding it to half the class, which means there is hope. Okay. I'm not going to give you a quiz today. However, what we're going to do today is going to be graded. Okay.
So we're not doing a day supply quiz?
No. Because we need every single minute to do business. Okay. Good morning, pharmacy. Let's start. Okay. Hang on. We're off to the finish line. Okay. Can you read my tip? Bottom of my announcement last night, Lizette. Please repeat what Erin just said.
One more. Pay attention to the pattern in these tips from other students. Markup equals increasing the price. Discount equals decreasing the price. If it still doesn't sink in, long method is fine. Just don't forget to add your answer back to original price for markup, or subtract your answer from the original price for discount. Like my son said, you got this.
Remember those. Markup is increasing the price. Did you even see it? I changed the colors.
Yes.
Green means go. Money. Red count, red tag. You want a discount as a customer. Okay? It really doesn't sink in. You couldn't find the pattern on how I tested my son. You see, he's not listening to anything but the word markup and discount. Okay? When he hears markup, he increases. When he hears discount, he takes away real fast. Okay? I didn't know that he knows how to do that.
You saying how many percent we have?
90% of people don't know how to do it. You know, I tested. I posted it on my Facebook page just for family and friends. Okay. My high school friend said, "Pass, next question, please." Just shows it's true. 90% of people don't get it. That's why I told you in the announcement at the bottom, it's fine if you want to do the long method. But there are advantages to knowing the shortcut, and you're going to find out today. Okay? Because I bet you if you don't know the shortcut, you're not going to get certain questions right. Okay? And the only ones who get it are the ones who understood how to do it. Okay. Let's start. Yesterday, we were just talking about socks, sweater, jackets. Now's the real deal. We're going to talk about the drugs in the pharmacy and how the business works. But before I do that, because your finals will include this terminologies I've been bombarding you with, markup percentage. I'm going to change the color. And discount percentage. I will reiterate one more time. When you say markup amount, This is in currency, dollars. POV, you own the store, you own the business, you're an employee who cares because you're an employee owner. That's the point of view. You following? You want to make money or want to lose money? You want to make money or you want to lose money? Which means markup is increasing. Discount amount is in currency as well, because the word amount, right? POV, you're a buyer, a customer, a patient. Do you want to pay more or do you want to pay less? I don't know what to pay more. I don't pay less. Now there's two more terminologies that you will be asked on your final exam. And that is percentage of the markup amount and percentage of the discount amount. And because students are confused, I created a formula that you can just use. So your answer, if the question is markup percentage, should be in percent. And your answer, if it's discount percent, should be in percent. And this is what I came up with for your formula for markup. Of course, you're going to calculate how much the markup amount is first, right? So this is your markup amount. The formula is not new, I presented it to you, right? What's the POV again? Business owner. So do you know how much you bought it from China, India, Japan? Yes. That's how you know what denominator to use, which means you know the cost of goods sold, or you know the average wholesale price or the wholesale price. Because it's percent, that's 100. That's how I came up with the formula. You're not going to find this formula in the book. I created it to help my students. So in the discount percentage, on the other hand, your answer should be in percent, right? What formula did I create? The discount amount in dollar amount, okay? What's the POV? Customer, patient. So what do I know? The original selling price before the discount. You get it? Times, so you're not guessing what denominator to use. 100. This will still be in dollars. And this will still be in dollars. Okay. I was watching the recording yesterday because I was trying to figure out and diagnose where is the problem or how can I help you better. Okay. One thing I found, I usually don't watch the video, but when my students are struggling, I find it. Okay, that's how I diagnose problems. Okay. One thing I found was I forgot to mention that net profit is the same as net income. Okay. So sales less cost of goods sold equals gross profit minus expenses equals net profit. Okay. I don't want you to say that, Miss, oh, you didn't mention that profit is the same as income, just in case you don't know. Okay. Because I noticed I put it in income. Okay. Because this terminologies will show up on your final exam. So income and profit. Okay. These two formulas I created to help students not guess what the denominator is when they're asked of markup percentage and discount percentage. Is it easier? Easier now. You're asking the discount percent, so you have to know how much the discount is. But what do you know? You have to think in terms of I'm a customer. What do I know? The original price tag. And times 100. You're asked of the percent markup. Oh, I'm the owner now of this business. I have to figure out what the markup amount is. I'm not gonna guess what my denominator is. Know how much we bought it from the supplier, from the manufacturer, from the wholesaler. That's your denominator. To get percent, you multiply it by 100. Understood? Because I'm gonna move forward. Understood? Okay? That's why I said, don't guess. There's an exact number that you should use to get the correct answer. Okay, so now let's apply everything we've learned yesterday. Yesterday was just an introduction, but I needed that day. Okay, because tomorrow is a holiday, so I said, hang in there. Happy 4th. We need a Friday too. So I'm gonna apply this in terms of pharmacy items now. Okay. By the way, on top of that, I do not want you to forget that I've given you this packet that says using business math in the pharmacy with the terminologies. That's not something you just shove in your backpack. It's something that you can use as a reference because it's broken down. Terminologies are broken down on top of terminologies. There's a step-by-step instruction on how to calculate discount and markup. And the packet that we used yesterday for practice, right? The socks, the shirt, the jeans. Okay. It's right here. We'll start off with APAP, which you learned today. What's APAP? A is aspirin. Ah. What's APAP? Acetaminophen. What's ASA? Aspirin. Don't flip flop. Two different things. Okay. APAP and codeine now. Combination. Right. APAP and codeine. What is that? Tylenol. Number 3 or number 4, right? Okay. So APAP and codeine solution costs $30.25 per pint. Do you have the same practice sheet?
No.
The other one? Sorry. Okay. Other one. Drug Emporium?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, I got 2. You know that the next one's coming up. The Drug Emporium offers 15% discount on a brand of cough syrup. Okay. No talking to your seatmates. I want you to solve this on your own. How much will an $8.85 bottle cost after the discount? No talking. I want you to solve this on your own. Drug Emporium offers a 15% discount. First up is POV. Which side are you on? Are you the owner side or are you the customer side? Drug Emporium offers a 15% discount on a brand of cough syrup. How much will an $8.85 bottle cost after the discount? Long method, shortcut. Okay. Give me an answer, Emily.
$7.52.
Long method, shortcut.
Shortcut.
Okay. Give me an answer, Brian. Long method, shortcut.
$7.53.
Long method,
Long.
shortcut.
Long.
Long method. Alex. Long method, shortcut. What's your multiplier?
0.85.
Lizette, what's your answer?
$7.52.
Long method, shortcut.
I think it was shortcut.
You gotta make a decision whether long method or shortcut, okay? You did the shortcut?
Yeah.
Okay. Poirier, answer. Long method, shortcut.
Sure.
Shortcut. What's your multiplier? What's your answer again? $7.50. You're off by a few cents. Okay, and it's not 55. Okay. Check. Maybe your handwriting can't read. Okay, Leslie.
$7.50.
Long method, shortcut. Okay. Multiplier. Okay. Carla. Answer.
$7.52.
Long method, shortcut.
Shortcut.
What's your multiplier?
0.5.
5.
85.
Daya. Answer. Long method, shortcut. Shortcut. What's your multiplier? 0.85. Cheyenne. What's long method, shortcut. Okay. Antonio. Answer.
752.
Long, short.
Short.
Short. Aaron.
752, shortcut.
Shortcut. Michelle. Shortcut. Zoe.
$7.52.
Long method. Shortcut. Okay. Maria. Answer. No answer. Okay. All of you got the same answer, no matter what you did. Why do I like the shortcut? Because I don't want to remember the first answer to add it back or subtract it. Right? If I'm in a store, I want to get the answer in one. Tuk, 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 tuk. Okay? Because now I have to remember a number to subtract from the original number. Okay? How many did shortcut? We went from 2 students to almost everybody to 2 left. You see? There is hope. Okay? How'd you understand the shortcut now, Carla?
I understand it more because now I know where to place the numbers. Like now I know where to put like the discount and the selling price instead of just like not knowing and mixing them around.
Okay. So our original price is $8.85. If I'm going to do the long method, which 90% of people do, so don't feel bad, I will have to get a calculator and do 8.85 times 0.15 long method. Okay? And then I will get an answer 1.33. But the problem on test is students stop here. That's why they get the answer wrong. You only computed for this amount of discount, which is 15%. So if the question is how much was the discount, and that's what's showing on your receipt as you saved, this is the answer. But what was the question? How much will we pay for after the discount, right? So what's next? You have to, this is long method, 8.85. Now you got to take this out from the original price because this is the discount amount, right? So now I got to clear and I got to do 8.85 minus 1.33. And that's when I get $7.52. Long method. You belong to the 90% of people. That's fine. Okay? What Zoe said yesterday. I want to just be on the 90%. I want to be part of the 10% who understood it. That's good. Shortcut. Short method. Okay? 15%, I need to take it out from a whole. Whole is 100%, and a whole is 1.00. So 1.00 minus 0.15, the shortcut will be 8.85 times 0.85, because a whole minus 0.15 is 0.85. And I sure got the same exact answer, which is $7.52. I took out the 15 from a whole because it's discount. When it's markup, it's a different story, right? What do? You take out or you add if it's a markup? Okay. What is the shortcut again? Hands up. Okay. Next one. I'm moving on. A 60-day supply of an antibiotic sells for $75. I'm going to be here till 10 p.m. Okay, but when you come to tutoring today, it's not a class, just so you know, okay? You come to me with problems ready, and I'll explain to you how to solve it. It's not an entire class like this, okay? It's student-led. You have to lead it, and then I help you solve the problem. So you have to have problems ready. Okay. A 60-day supply of an antibiotic sells for $75. Okay. And the cost the pharmacy, I'm sorry, $40. Let's identify what these numbers are. Selling price, acquisition costs, cost of goods sold, average wholesale price, all one and the same. So what do? Antibiotic sells for $75. That's a price tag. So what POV are you on? Seller, business owner, correct. You knew that you were selling it for $75, but you knew that you bought it from a wholesaler or a manufacturer for $40. So how much is your markup? For me to solve this, what do? Subtract. I need to figure out my markup amount first. Correct? I need to figure out my markup amount first because what did I say? What's the formula for percent markup? Markup amount. Remember this? Which is going to be in US dollars divided by. What's my divisor? Average wholesale price, acquisition cost, cost of goods sold, they're one and the same. Okay? So you're going to figure out your markup amount first. So how much is a markup? 75 minus $40 is $35. Where do I put the $35 now? In the numerator. Now, it's not a guessing game anymore. I gave you a formula. What's your denominator? No guessing game. So if you guess, it's 50-50 chance. To get a percent, what do? So now you have markup percentage, correct? And what is the answer, everyone? Correct. 87.5%. I created a formula for you to use, so you're not guessing what denominator to use. Okay. Number 3, I'm sorry. I want you to solve this on your own. And if you know how to do shortcut, it's easier. But pay attention. Yes, Emily.
For number 2, is there a way to do the shortcut or no?
No, because it's a markup percent.
It doesn't give.
Yes, because it's a markup percent. That's why I created the formula. So students don't guess what the denominator is. Because the common mistake is they're either going to use 75 or they're going to guess if it's really 40. And that's why I explained to you how I created the formula, which is if it's a markup percent, then this has to be markup amount over POV seller. What do you know? You know how much you bought it for. If it's percent discount, then your numerator is going to be the discount amount. You got to figure out the discount first, how much the discount is over. What's your denominator if you're the customer? Do you know how much they bought it for? No, you don't. So what can you see? The original selling price. And that's how I created the two formulas. So students are not guessing what numbers to use. Okay? No, there's no shortcut at this point. But if you're getting percent discount, then there is. Effective. Because this didn't show a percent yet. Okay, so you're gonna have to figure out the amount first.
If I got the percent.
If you got the percent, then there's a shortcut. Try number 3. There's a shortcut to number 3. Okay. A dermatological cream is purchased at an average wholesale price. You got to pay attention to the terminologies. Okay. Remember, original price, same as selling price. Cost of goods sold, same as average wholesale price, same as wholesale price, same as acquisition cost. Selling price is also UNC, usual and customary price. A dermatological cream is purchased with an average wholesale price of $50 per case. 3% discount offered on the purchase of 5 cases or more. What is the total discounted purchase price for 5 cases? There's 2 steps if you're using the shortcut. There will be 3 steps if you're using the long method. Wholesale price is the same as cost, acquisition cost, wholesale price, right? What was in the problem? Average wholesale price is not just 50, it's per case. That is important, right? And then a 30% discount is offered to the pharmacy if they purchase 5 cases or more. Of course, the pharmacy will purchase a minimum of 5 cases. Think Costco, then think Sam's Club. There's only 3 people in my house. When my mom wasn't here, there's only 2 people in the house. I still shop at Sam's Club. Because the per unit is better if you divide those cases of whatever you consume, right? So think that way. 30% discount if the pharmacy purchases 5 cases. I will underline the words total discounted purchase price for 5 cases because it is important. Okay. Total, what is it? Total discounted price. In other words, how much will the pharmacy pay after the discount? 4 is an important number for 5 cases. Emily, tell me step 1.
I multiplied the $50 by.
Very good. Who did this? First step. The answer is? Continue, Michelle. Shortcut. Answer?
175.
Shortcut. Okay. Long method. Same process. $50 times 5, 250. This is when it changes. And this is why it's very common for students who don't know the shortcut get these problems wrong because of that extra step that's forgotten or neglected. What students will do here is they'll get the 30% discount first and then they'll stop. Which is wrong. Why? You only got the discount amount. And the question was, how much will be the discounted price that the pharmacy will pay the supplier? Okay? So what is this? You see, I have to pause and get my calculator and I have to remember that number. 250 times 0.3 is $75. And you know what? How many students answer this during this test? A lot. Because they don't understand the shortcut. They end here. And this is why in my announcement I said, it's okay to do the long method. But what was my instruction? Don't forget to subtract it from the original. If it's a discount, or add it if it's a mark. What's the answer here? This is the reason why students get it wrong. They stop here. 15 years of teaching, I've seen it. Okay, that's why I try my hardest to teach you the shortcut. Okay. If the question though, listen, this is important. How much was the discount amount? This is the right way of doing it. You stop here. But that wasn't the question in this case, right? The question was, how much was the discounted price? Meaning after the discount. What the pharmacy will pay for after the discount. Clear? Okay, who got 175? Good job. Last one. Okay, this is a little bit different. This is when expenses come into play. Oh, you're raising your hand, sorry.
Yeah, no, I got something, I didn't do 50 times 5 first. So I got 35. Like, because I just did, like I didn't, and then I got 35 and then I times that by.
Yeah, like you did a discount for us. And
Yeah, that's what I did. Okay.
You can do that. You take out the discount per unit first, but do not forget to multiply that by 5. Yeah, because it's going to be the same 5 times the discount. Right? So you're going to come up with the same answer. If you did it per unit, you didn't multiply it by 5 first. That can be done. Carla's like, I don't like that. She's like, she's doing this so hard. Like, I don't like that. Because I'm going to forget to multiply it by 5. Is that what it is? Okay. I'm not even looking at anybody like I'm talking to myself. No, I'm not going to do that. Okay. Well, each brain works differently. And that's why I'm not going to punish you for that. You can do it that way. Okay? You have kids, you're going to hear the craziest ideas. And so I accept all ideas. Okay, next one. This one, you remember how I started yesterday? Sales. Sales less cost of goods sold equals gross profit minus expenses. Let's make it simple. Let's not include taxes. Equals net profit. Okay? But I watched a video trying to diagnose where the confusion is coming from. I put here gross profit, I put here net income. It's okay. Income and profit the same. I just want to emphasize that. Okay? So if you're throwing that word, you're like, oh, I'm selling, say profit. It's the same. Okay? This is the basic accounting. And that's why I said in terms of pharmacy, we call this average wholesale price, acquisition cost, cost per unit. Okay? And this one is your selling price, total sales. Okay? Okay? And this one is your expenses, which we talked about. Utilities, your pay, pharmacist pay, rent, lease, whatever it is. Okay, there's expenses tied to it. So I'm going to show you how to solve number 4. I'm sure you have an idea. Now I'm going to show you. Insurance pays average wholesale price less 9%. Okay. And a dispensing fee of $4.50. This is how we pay your payroll, your salary. Each prescription has a dispensing fee. Okay? Each prescription has a dispensing fee, and sometimes it's tiered. If the copay is from this, or if the amount is from this, say for example, $1 to $20, this is the dispensing fee. $21 to $50, this is the dispensing fee. Okay, so in this problem, it told you what the dispensing fee is. Their insured patient received an order for, what's this? 90 tablets, Formin, 500 milligrams, which has an average wholesale price of $560, correct? Per 1,000 tabs. Is that what it said? Okay. Pause here. It's telling you that this 560 is for what? 1,000 tablets. What is the prescription? So first thing you do is you don't bill the patient $560. Insurance fraud. It says here very clearly that $560 is for 1,000 tablets. Looking at this, do you think ratio and proportion will work? Yes, it will. Do you think finding out the per unit cost, then multiplying how many you really have to give to the patient works? Yes, as well. 2 ways. Okay. Why? I have to figure out first, think a case of whatever you buy from Sam's Club or Costco. Remember, there's a unit price, a case of 24. So for you to figure out how much each bottle of tea or apple juice is, you have to divide the total price that you pay divided by how many is in that case for you to figure out per unit. What is that? Okay, so 2 ways to do it. First one, okay, most people what they'll do is $560. Okay, that's 1 bottle has 1,000 tablets, 1 big bottle. Food. This is $560. Am I giving this copay to the patient? No. This is 1,000 tablets. 560. Man, is that the toilet paper roll?
Yeah.
She needed a lot. Or he needed a lot. Hey, when I'm recording. Okay, so then your bottle, it has 1,000 tablets. It's so long. I'll put it here. This is what I do. Right? I had you put a number on your spoon. I'm gonna do the same thing. 1,000 tablets. Okay? Because it has 1,000 tablets, right? Right. But this is $560. Okay. Am I giving this whole bottle to the patient? No. How much was the prescription? So I'm gonna figure out what each tablet costs, right? First way to do it is 560 divided by 1,000 For you, this is tabs. So your answer will be in dollars per tab. Correct? And what is that? 1, 2, 3. 0.56 per tab. Right? This is the first way. How many am I dispensing? 90. Right? Now I know how much it costs 90. Are you following? Okay. The ratio and proportion, one student asked me, Miss, how can I do ratio and proportion? And the answer is yes. Okay. So but normal people think of the problem this way. Okay. But we're not normal. 0.56 times 90 is how much? $50.40. That student asked me, Miss L, can you do ratio and proportion? We could. And how do we do that? If $560 pertain to 1,000 tablets, therefore, what do you put here? There you go. Will I get the same exact answer? Yes. $50.40. Do I end there? No, because there's a condition. Right? It says insurance pays average wholesale price. What we just did is average wholesale price. We calculated the average wholesale price. But the insurance pays 9% less. If you know the shortcut, what will my multiplier be? 0.91. But if you don't know the shortcut, you're gonna get 9% first. This is again the reason why students get it wrong when they stop there. Okay? Shortcut 0.91 because the insurance is taking out 9% from the average wholesale price. Are you following? And what is this? 0.86. Do not forget to pay yourself and the pharmacy staff. And you have to bill that to the patient. Okay, correct? Correct? So what's the answer here? $50 and I have 36. You got 36? Okay. $50.36. It's not the end yet. Why is it not the end yet? There's another paragraph, another sentence. A $20 copay. Okay, which they paid. So, what do you do with the $20? You take out the $20 that the patient paid as a copay. So, how much do you bill the insurance? There you go. Visuals. If it helps you, do it. It's just a spoon. It's just a bottle. Okay? And you know what? Let's see if I can erase it. It's nasty. It'll bother me for the rest of my life. But thank God for Clorox wipes. We'll see. My OCD. It doesn't bother me. Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay.
But I'm like,
I want you to absorb it before I give you 4 more. And you're not to talk to your classmates or seatmates or mentor. You have to solve this 4 on your own if you want to pass the final exam. Okay? I'm gonna leave us here. No talking, because that's half the problem. When I was listening to the video, everybody was talking.
This isn't a test. though.
This is the test. That's
I
very good.
have that one.
And you
Why you have these names?
Brian, can you talk to this? This is so fun.
Being a man. I don't want anybody talking to their seatmates. You have this board, you have your notes. Open. Okay? I don't want anybody looking at somebody's paper. Okay? You have your notes. You have the board. Remember the dispensing fee. Do not forget to charge that all the time because that's how you get paid and how we pay for our operating costs.